It's Tuesday, April 7th, 2026, and we got some more severe weather on the way with potential for damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes. So I'm going to be talking about what you need to know about this upcoming severe weather chance, so let's jump straight into today's video. So I do want to start off with our excessive rainfall chance down here in Florida today, where we actually do have a pretty concerning chance for some excessive rainfall down here. So if you're over here from Miami all the way up towards Daytona Beach on the east coast of Florida, the coast, you need to be making sure you're staying aware for some flooding, because we're going to have just rain getting dumped on you guys today. A lot of rain. It's going to keep dumping on you as we get into tomorrow. So if we check out the HRRR here, you can see, look at all that rain. It's just gonna dump rain on you. All these little storms out here. You could see some thunderstorms out here though too. Not just rain. We're gonna see some thunderstorms with this. It's just gonna keep dumping rain all over these areas, posing a pretty dangerous flood risk out here. So just make sure you're staying aware for that. And you can see it does continue into tomorrow. So it's definitely something to be watching very closely, so just make sure you're staying aware for that. And we also do got this little snow system up here in parts of northern Missouri, parts of southern Iowa, and the western parts of Illinois. This is just a little snow system. It's going to be causing some snow out here. Nothing crazy, but yeah, it's just going to cause a little bit of snow. If you check out the total snowfall here, it's HRRR, total snowfall here. You can see that we're going to be seeing some snow out here. It's nothing crazy, but yeah, it's just a total snowfall. So that's what's going on with the snow over there in parts of the Midwest. So yeah, and the severe weather all starts tomorrow, okay? All of the severe weather starts tomorrow on Wednesday, April 8th, 2026. You can see Storm Prediction Center already has a marginal risk outlined for parts of central Kansas. This expands from Garden City to Dodge City to Hutchinson to Great Bend to Hayes, where some scattered severe storms will be potential. Nothing crazy. As you can see here, we only got hail risk, and we don't have a tornado or wind risk out right now with this. But if we check out the HRRR future radar and we fast forward it all the way to tomorrow on Wednesday, you can see here, we'll see some of those storms develop around 7 p.m., potentially mainly causing some hail. So just make sure you're parking your car in the garage and everything on this day. And then severe weather does continue as we get into Thursday, April 9th, as you can see here. For Thursday, we got a marginal risk expanding from Midland, Texas, up towards northwestern Missouri, where a few scattered severe storms will be a potential. It's nothing crazy, but it's something to be watching just for potential severe weather, but it's just nothing too crazy. So just make sure you're staying aware for that. But the days I'm watching the most, and the places I'm watching the most is San Angelo, Texas, up towards Amarillo. On Saturday, April 11th, we could be seeing some severe weather within these areas. As you can see, this is the Storm Prediction Center has a 15% any severe risk probability already out. Day 6, you can see that the Storm Prediction Center already has a 15% any severe risk out on this day as well. On Sunday, as you can see, this is Sunday's outlook from Austin, Texas, up towards Wichita, Kansas. And then we already do have outlook for Monday, April 13th, 2026 as well. This one expands from Abilene, Texas, up towards Kansas City. So the main concerns are going to be damaging winds and hail, but tornadoes also cannot be ruled out either. So tornadoes are going to be a potential, as we're going to have a dry line set up. So if we check out the future radar for this upcoming potential storm system, let's check out the future radar. So here's the GFS future radar. You can see this is our snow system that's going to eventually just move through. Nothing crazy that we got to be worrying about with that. But if we push it up, you can see that we do have a potential for some severe weather. If we push it up to the days that we can see severe weather, we're going to have that dry line set up with potential storms that's going to form along the dry line. As you can see here, this is just what the storms could look like, and just kind of what the storms could look like. It's nothing crazy. It's just the GFS model radar. This is just to give you a look at like where the storms are going to be popping up at, and just what the radar could look like. We're going to have some potential storms pop up, So Saturday is not going to be the biggest tornado chance. I think Sunday and Monday are going to be a bigger tornado chances, as you can see here. As you can see right there. But yeah, we definitely got to be watching out for both of these severe weather chances. So just make sure you're staying tuned to forecasts and everything. I'll keep you guys updated and everything. So just make sure you're clicking that notification bell so that you can get notifications when I upload these videos. So let's check out CAPE. Okay, so it stands for convective available potential energy. Just think of it as storm fuel. We're gonna have some out there, so we're gonna have a environment that's favorable for some tornadoes. So we're gonna have some potential for a few tornadoes out here. And I wouldn't rule out a strong tornado being possible. And this is like a week out though, so the area where we're gonna see the severe weather is going to shift. So if we push this up, you can see here we're gonna have some amounts of convective available potential energy out there, and we definitely do have a chance for tornado. And as you can see here, I'm really watching Sunday. Okay, I'm really watching Sunday for potential tornadoes, but I'm also watching Monday too. So I think Sunday and Monday will be the times to watch this the closest. Okay, so I think those are the days that will get the biggest severe weather chances. So just make sure you're having a way to get alerts. But again, this is still like a pretty far out, so the area will probably shift. So yeah, we're having all that moisture get pulled up, and it's just gonna get pumped up into the United States. We're gonna have all that moisture. It's gonna come out of the Gulf. It's gonna pump all of that moisture up into the United States, and causing that severe weather being a potential when that dry line set up. So all of that moisture is just going to be pumped up. So the damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes are going to be on the table. So just make sure you're being aware for this upcoming severe weather chance. But you can really just see all that moisture get pumped up right there and stuff like that. And we're going to have that dry line set up. So this is something to be watching very closely, and it could actually transition up here at some point and kind of move east, a little bit more east. So this is something to be watching very closely. So yeah, and we're even going to have some excessive rainfall chances with all this as well if you live in any of these highlight areas. So that's what's going on. Now let's switch over to the fire weather outlook. So today I'm watching very closely down here in southern Georgia for potential fire weather today. We got elevated and a critical fire weather risk down here for today and tomorrow. We got elevated for Macon, Augusta, and Statesboro, Georgia. So fire weather down here in parts of Georgia and the Florida Panhandle, we gotta be watching very closely for potential fire weather. So just make sure you're staying aware for that. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with the fire weather outlook. So yeah, and let's check out the temperature anomaly here so that we can check out the temperatures here. So it's pretty cold if you live towards the eastern half of the United States. As you can see right here, it's pretty cold. And then it might be a little bit warm over here towards the west, a little bit warm, but you can see we're having all this cold here. It's gonna be pretty cold. It might feel like winter. It's gonna feel like winter for a little bit longer, but we're gonna have some warm air try to come through around Wednesday. As you can see, we're gonna have some of this cold air try to come through, especially up there in the Midwest. But that cold air is just gonna keep fighting that warm air, and then that warm air, we're gonna have that warm air try to come back, especially right here. Look at all that warm air that we could be seeing on Monday. It's all going to come back. So we're going to see a warm up, okay? So it's pretty cold right now, but that will end soon as we're going to have some more warmer temperatures coming. As you can see, here's our temperature outlook by the Climate Prediction Center, above normal temperatures within some of these areas potentially. And then here's the precipitation outlook right here. So yeah. And thank you guys for watching. That's all I got for you in today's video. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure that turn the notifications on and everything. Share this video to get the word out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next weather update video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.